As a player who seemed to show a lot of improvement from last season, what did you see from him today?
I think he's improved, and I thought it was good work for him. It's good to check out what he can do, and then, I think that Will and Sawyer still have the upper hand, though.
Coach, obviously you got to replace both offensive tackles. What have you seen from that group so far?
Work in progress, more good than bad, just that we want to get more consistent. And, Percy's still getting in shape, but does some good things and moves extremely well for a guy his size.
Ra had a really good freshman year. What is his potential, and what does he have to do to reach that potential?
I think Ra needs to keep coming out of his shell a little bit. I think that Ra's good plays are really good. He's got to be able to do it every time. Right now, he's fighting consistency, I think.
You mentioned wanting to see the receivers use their hands more. Have you seen that so far? Are they getting better in that area?
Yeah, a little bit. They need to we got a long ways to go there. Violent hands, that's why they have football, so people can hit other people, and so we definitely have to improve on that. I think, we're better than we were last year, but we're still not where we need to be.
What have you seen from Sawyer? Obviously he's getting a lot of reps.
There's a kid.
At number 2.
How about that? Pleasant demeanor, all things considered. Skeptical. All right, go ahead.
About Sawyer, he's getting a lot of number 2 reps right now and a lot more practice time than we've seen from him.
He has steadily improved. He can help himself out with his feet a little bit. Strong arm when he makes a decision, puts it on a guy quick. That's when he's at his best. And if he just the biggest thing is he needs the reps so that he's decisive on everything. Really.
I know you've got a lot of competition with those outside receiver slots in spring. What have you seen specifically out of Robinson and Mosley, the 2 transfers at this point?
Yeah, they're getting better. I don't think they're in a rhythm yet. I think that this spring's going to be very good for them. They're really just the timing of things. They're still kind of absorbing and learning the offense, and then, both I think are getting better.
Just early on, what improvements have you seen Will make so far?
I think he's more consistent. I think he can kind of aggressively check more of the package on his own. And then, the other thing is and he's been good at this, but even better now perhaps, is brings energy to the offensive unit.
When are you hoping to have that first scrimmage this spring?
I think it's next Saturday. I mean, it's not a secret, and I don't have the thing in my head, because it's been the same time for 10 years, maybe more, maybe 30 years. We'll have 3 each of the last weekends.
Transfer coming into an air raid offense. Is it that big of a difference to be an outside receiver to go from a different style offense into your style, or is it one of those deals where as a receiver it's kind of all the same?
A little of both. I think that they got to learn the routes and the concepts. Then, we ask them to adjust some to the coverage, and so they got to get tuned in on that. And then the other thing, since we throw it quite a bit, technique's very important, and so then, I think as they improve their techniques, the better they get. There's a point to where it's one thing to be able to draw a line on the board, and another thing to instantly do it on the field, and then there's just, you adjust to where the other routes develop, you adjust to what the quarterback does, and you adjust to a couple of things, and just the timing that comes with that.
What have been some of the biggest positives you've seen out of the team since practice?
Probably the energy we practice with. We have really good energy and intensity when we come out and practice. Everybody likes being out here. Everybody embraces the work.